Check. Uh-huh. 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 Oh. Check. Yeah. Yeah. All right, now, everybody, I need all y'all to get up out your seat, because it's time to start the Sandra Show! Oh, yeah!
Yes! Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Sandra Show. You know, we need y'all to go ahead and get all comfy, grab your bubbly beverage, and let's get this show started! Let's get it started! Woo! Y'all, this is our segment called We the People. And y'all, the people are talking, the streets are talking, and we the people, we are here to tell you what's going on. As Marvin Gaye would say, what's going on?
Yeah.
Y'all, so the people want to know what's really going on. This is no sugarcoating, no holding back, just the raw, unfiltered truth. So let's dive into it. So President Trump just took a big swing at public education, signing an executive order aimed at gutting the United States Department of Education. Now, while only Congress can fully eliminate the agency, the administration is starving it of resources, slashing staff by nearly half since January. Y'all, the people, we the people, say the move abandons civil rights protections, weakens public education, and prioritizes corporate interests over students. Now, meanwhile, the White House insists that key functions like student loans will continue, but with fewer employees. Now, let's see how long will that last. Y'all, with education funding and oversight now in limbo, students and families are left wondering, what's next?
Billions and billions.
All right, so enough of that. Let's move on to something really exciting, y'all. We have an amazing guest. We all know the importance of marriage counseling and personal therapy, right?
Okay.
But who knew that having a friendship coach could be just as essential?
Friends.
How many of us have them? Let's be... Oh, I was waiting on the bass line. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. I'm telling my age.
I'm sorry, man.
So, y'all, friendships are such a big part of our lives, yet we often overlook how crucial they are to our well-being. So today, let's dive into why a friendship coach could be a friendship consultant. Let's get that right. She ain't just no coach, y'all. She is a consultant. You can come and talk to her. Why a friendship consultant could be the missing piece to strengthen our relationships. Y'all, please welcome out to the Lavender Couch friendship consultant, Anika Allen. Ooh, Anika's in the house. Go, Anika in the green dress. Go, Anika. Hey, beautiful. Oh my God, you look fabulous.
You as always.
Have a seat, please.
Thank you.
That's right. You always looking fabulous. Thank you so much for joining us. We have so much we need to ask you about friendships to go.
Yes.
Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
All right. So you've been on the show before. We just said that. But for those who might not be familiar, can you break down what exactly a friendship consultant does and how it can help people?
Okay, I would love to do that. Thank you for having me back.
Always an honor.
I am basically a fierce advocate of social health.
Yes.
We know about the importance of taking care of our physical health. We know about taking care of our mental health, but we don't put enough of a spotlight on our social health. And considering that the longest running research out of Harvard University Study for Adult Development shows that the quality of your relationships is the #1 thing that's going to determine if you have a happy, long life, I have dedicated the rest of my life to helping people gain and maintain amazing friendships.
That's so awesome. And that's why she's back, because we all need this.
Yes.
So we all know hanging out with friends is fun, but what are some of the deeper, less obvious benefits of having strong social connections?
Great question.
Where the what at?
You were playing Houdini earlier, one of my favorite groups. So, yes. In terms of the benefits, yes, it's great to have somebody to celebrate a birthday with or to go to brunch with in matching outfits, but social connection actually impacts your physical health. There are studies that show you recover from disease or illness, surgeries faster if you have a good social network. Actually, if you have at least 4 people in your life who care about you, and I'm not talking about mom and them, I'm talking about outside of your household.
See, I was going to say, I have built-in best friends. I have 5 sisters.
And there's nothing wrong with that. But outside of that, if you have at least 4 people in your life who care about you, nurture you, it can add 7 years to your life.
1, 2, 3, 4, right here.
7 years, yes.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, look at that, right here. They just added like 4 people.
Oh, listen, I got my brothers. I love y'all. I love you. I have my blood sisters
7,
and I got
14,
my
21,
music brothers.
28.
That's right.
So I'm good. I got the extra 7 years added.
That's right. That's
How do
right.
you, if you do not have that many friends at the time, how do you gain friends for the life that you want to live longer?
Which is the reason that I started 5-star friendships. Anytime you see me, I'm going to have a star on.
I love it.
So people can gain more friendships. One is your mindset. You have to stop saying, because I'm an adult, because I'm a grown, it's so much harder to make friends. It does take more work.
It does.
But you got to have the right mindset. 2, you got to think about what you consider a friend. There are so many people we walk by every day who we work with, hang out with, and we don't consider them friends because they don't look like us, talk like us, walk like us, or share the same background. And there are people who can be friends with you who don't look like you, who could be a benefit to you
Now,
in
I
your
believe
life.
that 100%. So today, Anika is here because we're diving into men and women's friendships.
Yes, we
Yeah.
are. Yes, we are.
Why do you think it's so important to talk about the differences between the two?
Because men are more friendless than ever.
Friendless?
Friendless, yes. Sorry, guys. Yes.
Dang.
You are not connecting the way you should. And knowing that your relationships with other people leads to a longer, happier life, we need to be encouraging our men to do that.
Yes.
And so men have been socialized to protect and provide, which is great, but they also need to play. They should be having opportunities to connect with other people. It can lengthen their lives. And so we have more men now than ever who are saying they don't have someone they can really lean on and call upon
Hang out
outside of
with.
their boo. Right. And that's a lot of responsibility to put on that
Sometimes
person.
the boo restricts the friends too. I mean, let's keep it real, right, y'all?
Dang.
Well, if you have the right boo, she won't do
If
that.
you got
That's
the
right.
right boo, like I'm the
That's
kind of boo
right.
that's like, baby, you going out with your friends tonight?
Right.
Yes,
Right.
go have fun. Go have a life. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? Because when we hook back up, it's going to be fabulous.
You
But
make a great point.
I do believe that men need friends.
You do.
For
They
sure.
do.
So let's get into the details. What's one of the main differences you've noticed in how men form friendships compared to women?
Typically men, and this goes back to like prehistoric days.
Oh, wow.
Men typically have side-by-side relationships, whereas women form face-to-face relationships. So if you think back to prehistoric days, men, because they're physically stronger, were responsible for going out to hunt. And you need to do that. You need to be looking at everything all around you so that you can stay alive.
Right.
Side-by-side relationship. Typically when men get together, they are doing an activity. As opposed to women, face-to-face relationship, we were back at camp, village, cave, whatever you want to call it.
Yes.
You needed to have that face-to-face. You needed to look into somebody's eyes to show you how to take care of that baby, how to get the meal prepared, how to weave the straw mat or whatever it is. And so our responsibilities required us to have a different kind of interaction. And women will just come over to somebody's house and we'll just lay in the bed with each other. We will sit
And
face
chill
to
out.
face
Yes,
and talk.
It's so true.
We don't necessarily need an activity. And even when you see men out, they're typically more side to side as opposed to face to face.
Ooh, that's interesting. That's more. We need to dig into that. Can we find this in your book, Friendships to Go?
You can. Friendships to Go is a step-by-step friendship prep. So it walks you through the guided journal, and you can go as slow or as fast as you want. And you can look at some of your own belief systems, and it walks you through what to say, where to go, who to reach out to if you're having trouble getting connected.
Well, we want everyone to check out Anika's book. And with that being said, thank you so much for joining us. To our viewers, y'all, before we head to this first break, we've got a special treat for you. When we come back, we'll be sitting down with him. But for now, let's give a warm welcome to the TSS Spotlight, Karan. Put your hands together, Karan!
We made mistakes. I try to change. Let's not play the blame game. We wanted it the same way. All the good to make up for the bad things. Threw out everything we had like some loose change. So I guess we're perfect for somebody else. Yeah. It wasn't working, but we tried it out. Yeah. Lay awake at night, staring at your side of the bed. I can't press rewind. The only thought that's in my head is don't you forget, no, don't you forget me. Do ever cross your mind? You be on mine sometimes, can't lie, so don't you forget, no, yeah, don't you forget me. Do ever cross your mind? You be on mine sometimes, can't lie, so things were great. We tried to stay till I got toxic. Heart taking hits like a mosh pit. So we had to stop it. Too much pressure had to weigh the options. I guess we're perfect for somebody else. It wasn't working, but we tried it out. Lay awake at night, staring at the side of the bed. I can't press rewind. Only thought is in my head. Don't you forget, no, don't you forget me. Whoever crossed your mind, you be
Y'all give it up for Karan! We're gonna take a short break. We'll be right back.
Don't you forget, don't you forget me. Whoever crossed your mind, you be on mine sometimes. Can't lie, so oh yeah.
the Sandra Show for the culture. My goodness, y'all are brilliant, and Karan was just here performing.
Yeah.
Did I say the name right? Yes, I said it right because he was amazing. So from lighting up stages as part of a boy band to stepping into the spotlight as a solo artist, this next guest has been making waves in the music industry with collaborations with some of the biggest names in music and a highly anticipated debut album on the way. He's ready to show the world what he's got. Y'all, welcome to the Lavender Couch once again, Karan! Ooh! Karan is in the house.
Hey.
Karan, go, Karan.
Hello. How you?
Oh my! Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Please have a
Thank you.
seat.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much for joining us. That was so good.
Thank you for having me, and thank y'all. You know what I'm
You're
saying?
welcome. What's the name of your
Absolutely.
song?
The name is called Don't Forget.
Don't forget.
Yes.
Don't you forget.
Don't ever forget.
Don't ever. So you started your journey in a group, in a
Yes.
boy band. What was that experience like, and how did it help shape the artist you are
Oh
today,
my goodness.
right now?
In a lot of ways, it fully helped me actually find myself.
Really?
Who I am as just like a character, you know what I'm saying? Because singing is my purpose.
Yes,
You know what
I
I'm saying?
love that. Say
so,
it strong.
you know, the way God laid out my storyline, I was 16, I was in high school.
Wow.
You know, and Jason, he actually reached out to me
Yes.
one day through Instagram. I was just making singing videos, and he's like, "Hey, how serious are you about music?" And at first, I'm like, "Man, who's this dude hitting me up?" So I'm like, I'm very serious, you know. And he's like, "Hey, like I got an opportunity for you. I'm creating a group, and I want you to be in it."
That's so awesome.
And so, you know, from there, I just was like, I joined the group, and we started doing everything, performing at venues, every venue in our city that we could get booked for free. Just for exposure, just for discovery, just to get out there, and you know, it definitely humbled me.
Yes.
Like later on, just looking back, you know.
And how much?
Yeah, and then
done.
literally not even a full year after I graduated high school, we got our first major record deal.
Are you serious? Congratulations.
Yeah, and
That's
then-
major.
And we had deals within, you know, before I graduated high school, we got our first distribution deal. We got on TV, got on the radio, because of 22 recordings as well that Jason was working with at that time.
Yes.
And they're still, working with each other now and doing stuff.
Now, we
so.
had Najasion on yesterday, and we
Yeah.
got to hear the amazing story. So it's great to see an artist from the label here today sharing the story as well, and also singing one of your original songs.
Absolutely.
So as a young entertainer, you've seen firsthand how music impacts society.
Absolutely.
How do you feel about the responsibility that comes with your platform, knowing that your music can influence the thoughts and actions of young people?
Oh my goodness, that's a great question. So the message that I'm trying to give across is different. I'm not trying to give off a negative message. My music is like, it's not genre based. It's just more so off of a feeling and things that I relate to in my life. But I will never, ever advertise anything that will be detrimental to society, especially the youth. I love the youth. I love the kids. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, so much to love
it's all
about
for
young
them.
people,
Yeah.
right? The potential that they have to grow and to be able to pour into them. So we have another amazing artist, y'all, in the house. I want to say thank you to Karan for giving us a piece of his music that you can find on all platforms soon. It will be released. So this next artist in the house, while we are on the topic of music and influence, I would love to bring him out to get his thoughts. Y'all, please welcome out to the Lavender Couch, Chase Alexander. Yes! Chase Alexander's in the house. Chase,
Thank you.
Wow, it's so great to see you. Please have a seat. Yes! Come on. Welcome to the Lavender Couch,
Thank you,
Chase.
thank you,
It's
you.
wonderful to have you here. So you two gentlemen are label mates?
Something like that.
Basically, something like that.
Okay, I like it. Are y'all on the same label?
Funny story, we actually was formerly in the same group.
You know what? I kind of had this feeling you guys.
For sure.
And then all of a sudden you got separated into solo careers.
Yes, ma'am.
So with the rise of social media and constant access to artists, there's a lot of pressure to present a certain image. How do y'all navigate the pressure, especially knowing that your fans look up to you as role models?
I would just say being you. Keeping God first, just being you. Be who you want to be at all times, I would say. That's definitely how you do it, for sure, for me.
be you. Show
Yes,
up
ma'am.
as your authentic self.
Yes, ma'am.
And keep God first. Did you say that?
Absolutely.
Oh, you better come on.
I'm from the
You're
church now.
speaking my language.
From the church now.
He's from the church, y'all.
You better know it now.
I love it.
Thank you.
There's no what better place you can be from. I'm a preacher's kid as
Yes,
well.
ma'am.
It's a beautiful thing.
ma'am.
So Chase, you've been known for your athleticism, but music was always a part of you.
Yes, ma'am.
What was it like to finally embrace your musical talents after years of keeping them under wraps?
It was wonderful. I feel like I always had it. Like I said, I grew up in the church, sung in the choir, things like that. So athletics was very big for me. So being able to tap into my music was very big. Also, I got to tap into something different. And that's it for me, for real.
I feel it. You know what? I hear something clinking. I think it's all that silver gold around. I was like, is somebody playing a little bell in my ear? It's a beautiful sound, but are they going to be able to hear him? So, Chase, outside of music, you are so wild. You've accomplished so much.
Yes, ma'am.
Congratulations to your
Thank you.
accomplishments.
Thank
Graduating with a biology degree.
Yes, ma'am.
Becoming a nurse. And even becoming a brand ambassador. How do you balance these different aspects of your life? How?
God.
Biology?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yes, ma'am.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Brilliant.
Thank you.
I'm telling you, God.
That's it.
I love it.
All times, that's
When
it.
He's in your life, it's all possible, right? They
Absolutely.
say with God, all things are possible.
Everything.
Okay now.
Everything. Come on.
Okay now.
Okay.
God come through in the ways you least expected.
Okay now. Okay now.
Speaking my well, yeah.
You better sing.
Okay. So, Kayron, am I saying your name right?
Quran.
See, I said it right. Not in
First
telling me.
time. You said
It's
it.
Quran. So, Quran, as a young entertainer, you've been firsthand, and you've seen firsthand, rather, how music impacts society. How do you feel about the responsibility that comes with your platform, knowing that your music, I think we just had this question, so I need to ask this to Chase. The same thing. How does your music, everything that you do, influence? How do you feel about it influencing young people?
I feel good about it. So like I said, I like going back to where I'm from Macon, Georgia, a little town, North
Get
Georgia.
out. You from Macon. Do you know my sister lived there? You might know my
Who?
family, child.
Do you from Macon? You from the first
I'm not from Macon, but my family moved there.
Oh, really?
I love Macon.
Yeah.
It's so relaxed and
For sure.
calm. That's why you got that lake.
All right.
Yes, sir.
You better
All right.
stop.
Yes, ma'am.
So listen, I think that you have an upcoming EP. You have an
Yeah,
upcoming
it just dropped
EP.
today. Yes, ma'am.
Hey.
It's called Real R&B.
Yes, ma'am.
It's generating a lot of excitement. What does the term real R&B mean to you?
It means bringing back that nostalgia, the vintage, real singing R&B that we missed from the 90s, so 2000. So I wanted to bring that back to this generation for sure.
I love it. Well, we can't wait to see some real R&B. So before we fade to black, the spotlight must come out for you, Chase.
Yes, ma'am.
Once more, y'all please welcome into the spotlight, Mr. Chase Alexander. Bam. Y'all make some noise up in here.
Yeah.
Lately I've been thinking about things that we've been through. Baby, even if I try, still can't replace you. I done told a million lies, but you did too. You say I get you hot, but I've been trying to keep it cool. 1 minute you love me, 1 minute you hate me, 1 minute you say that you wish you didn't hate me. Posting on your stories like, damn, why you shame me? Going out on dates when you know nothing you do lately. I see what you're saying, ain't gotta say it, ain't gotta say it. You ain't gotta say it. I see what you're saying, ain't gotta say it, ain't gotta say it. Say no more, 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 say no more. You tell all your friends them false narratives. What about them times I talked about marriage? Yeah. Try to give you the white horse in the carriage. Yeah. When she got heavy, I carried it. It was yours, it was mine, it was ours. Ain't gotta say it. I know what you're thinking. I see what you're saying. Come on now. Say no, say no more. 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 Ain't gotta say no more. Say no more. Say no more. Ain't gotta say no more. Say no more. Ain't gotta say no more. 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 Ain't gotta say no more.
Y'all get it up for Chase Alexander. Thank you so much. That was so beautiful. Listen, God bless y'all. Thank y'all so much for joining us. We will be back here tomorrow. Y'all know it's Junior Friday today. Tomorrow we will be back. Don't y'all miss it. Thank you so much for the culture. Woo! Thank you, fellas.
All right, y'all, we getting out of here. Come on, come on, come on, come on. And just scan that QR code at the bottom of your screen. Because we've got so much more exclusive content for y'all right here only on the Sandra Show.